Production.
Yo, let's look at Iris Energy here. What a stock! This name for the miners, in my opinion, is just it's looking too good. In my opinion, here it looks to me like we have the strongest miner, right? And that looks like Iron. And why I'm saying that is because none of the other charts look this clean. And a lot of people don't like looking at the charts, and that's fine. But whether you believe this or not, like institutional investors, um, big money is looking at the charts, and they like to follow the names that are printing the best. And that's what we have here on iron when it comes to the rest of the miners. So let's break this down here, right? We have this large triangle. We've highlighted so many touches on the lower trend line here, and they all acted as support. That's beautiful. Look at this follow through here, right? The follow through on this breakout is nasty. So what can we look for next, right? I want to go to the weekly time frame now, and I'm just going to point out this area. Right? It looks like in this area we could potentially see some resistance, right? And now that some of the miners have run, this could be the time to either take profits. If you're holding super long, then that doesn't matter, right? We have lots of volume coming into the stock. All these things are bullish catalysts. But right now, what we want to see is we want to see this chart consolidate smartly. So what does a smart consolidation look like? In my opinion, what a smart consolidation looks like is it holds its major trend, right? So of course, right now, the major trend here is up, right? So when we're looking for a trend, it's pretty simple. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, right? It's pretty simple what we're looking for. What could come next potentially is a higher low in Iris Energy stock, which is fine. I think that'll be a great opportunity for the people who kind of missed that boat to, get back into the stock. So what can we look for, right? If this stock is going to create a higher low, it could look something like this where, maybe we go sideways and create a bull flag, right? Before we make a stronger move to the upside. And then maybe this is our higher low in this area. Okay, that's a potential. We had a major breakout of this zone here. We could tighten up all these, you guys have seen the triangle, right? That's been in my videos on Iris Energy for a long time. So let's delete it. Let's make things a little bit more clean here, right? So if we're looking at it from this perspective, straight up support and resistance, right? This area seems to have been a resistance, right? You could scroll back, right? It was previously a support back in 2022 before we broke down. Right? This zone, we went shot right past it. What we could potentially be, waiting to happen, or what could potentially come, is we get a consolidation period into this previous resistance. What we would want to see is that act as support, of course, right? So maybe we get something like this, right? Right? We come back into this area, right? That $8 zone. That $10 zone, for that to act as resistance. And it could look something like this, right? We have this high, right? We come and retest. Maybe we go sideways. Maybe we create a lower lows into that zone, right? Something like that could happen. We can get a potential falling wedge into that area, which would look like this, right? We have this here, or we create another sort of triangle pattern into this area. All these things make sense, and I like the way that Iris Energy looks, right? So there's quite some opportunity in this market right now for those who are sleeping. I don't think that crypto is the sector to be sleeping on right now, especially with that, now that we have, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana all kind of consolidating, those three as the market leaders in the crypto space. Maybe we just need time to let those consolidate, digest their strong moves before they go higher, before we see another strong move here on Iris Energy. So far, though, from a technical perspective, everything is lining up here. So things are looking good. We want to see this 21 EMA catch up. Like as you can see here, we spent some time below it, but it acted as resistance very quickly. Let's see what the 50 EMA looks like. That's a little too far out for that, but that's kind of like my eyes here when we're looking at Iris Energy. We're sort of encroaching on, a potential resistance area, and we might need to see, some consolidation, some development, weakening this zone further before we continue higher here on Iris Energy. So that's my breakdown, guys. Peace.